My name is Kendo Ogidiji, and this is my energy audit. So I currently live at the University Commons, which is at 609 Warren Boulevard, Southeast. It was built in 2003 and then renovated in 2013 by American Campus Community. I live with three other roommates, and our layout is a four-person, four-bathroom with a total square foot of 1,025. So, a few facts about energy usage are that the average energy usage in Minnesota is 817 kilowatt hours per month. And if we narrow it down a little bit more, the average student uses about 5 kilowatt hours per week, while almost 100% of students use about 12 kilowatt hours per week. And then, so the most common plugged-in appliances that were phone chargers, laptops, lamps, clocks, fridges, and much more. So this picture I just found really interesting because it just shows a lot of different appliances and how much kilowatt hours they use, like the TV, 150, alarm clock, which is 87, and then humidifier, 1700, and I just found this picture useful and like helpful. So in this project, I measured 8 appliances in my apartment with the lamp, TV, Mac, clock, hair dryer, rice cooker, and then a bright light, which I'll explain more in a bit, and then also a Google Nest Mini. For the constant powers, which are everything besides the Mac desktop, the appliances was on for at least 30 seconds to a minute before I measured it. I also measured the appliance off, but they all turned out to be zero. For the available power, I measured my Mac computer for 24 hours to find the average kilowatt hour. This one I used as variable simply because of the same amount of watt changes that happens when using the computer like games or when it's sleeping and much more. And then to calculate the kilowatt hour, I did 0.78 times 24, then divided it by 24 to get the same thing, which is 0.78. And then that was the average kilowatt hour per day the computer exerted. And then once again, here's the list of my appliances that I used and pictures to go along with it, which is, as I said, the lamp, Mac, desktop, alarm clock, rice cooker, light, and my Google Nest Mini. So here's where I track the hours. I don't use my TV as much simply because I run out of shows to watch, so that's why I literally only used it 2 times this week, which was 27 minutes and then 15 minutes. And I definitely try to use my rice cooker a whole lot more, and also my hair dryer, so I can be able to track more. So this slide shows my data and results. My lamp and alarm clock being my lowest kilowatt hour, but they both use and they also both use about 0.016 kilowatt hour a day. For just being on 24/7, which is not too bad in my opinion. And then the most kilowatt hour usage per day is my rice cooker and hair dryer. Also, just as a reminder, the average annual electricity consumption in the US is about 10,000 kilowatts an hour. The average monthly kilowatt hour is 817 in Minnesota, and 97% of students use about 12 kilowatt hour per week. Compared to mine, my monthly was only about 43 kilowatts hour, while my annual kilowatt hour is 506. I did not reach the average annually and monthly simply because there are just more things that could be added, like every single light bulb, fridge, microwave, and much more. I purposely also added the student stats because I will be able to accurately um, compare myself to like more students my age and also like in apartments and dorms. And my weekly kilowatt hour was 10, it's almost 10, which is close to the average students. So as a reflection, this is the dim blue lights that I have, and then this is the bright light that I use 100% in my bathroom. I'll just use one, just because it's so bright, and I could just change the color or brightness for each light. So yeah. And then I wish I did more variable powers, but it was kind of hard because the outlet for the fridge, microwave, oven, and all that was kind of hard to reach, really hard to reach. And lastly, the rice cooker and the hair dryer uses an insane amount of kilowatt hour. It is crazy because I use the rice cooker for about 27 minutes and the dryer for 5 minutes a day. And these are my references.